Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I have created two makeup looks with this Swiss Beauty palette, and this palette retails only for 200 rupees. Like, look at this palette. This palette is amazing. I did not expect this palette to be of this quality for 200 rupees. I've had this palette for some time, and one thing that you will notice about this palette is that this palette is actually exact same copy of the Huda Beauty 9 palette, 9 eyeshadow Obsessions palette, and it resembles the shade Warm Brown palette. Like, it's exact same. I mean, even the gold is the same, all the browns and the oranges is same. It has this warm wine shade which is also the same, and that palette retails for 3000 rupees, and this palette is just for like 200 rupees. Like, I did not expect this from Swiss Beauty. And you don't need eyeshadows on an everyday basis, and there is no point of having a lot of expensive palettes. I mean, this kind of palette is with lots of warm browns and oranges and a gold is perfect for anyone who is just starting out with makeup and you need to do your own makeup for party outfits. I mean, generally all the Indian outfits you wear, you can create a makeup look for that outfit with this palette, and I absolutely recommend this palette to everyone. I mean, I'm going to post the swatches of this palette on my Instagram, and I've also created a third makeup look with this palette, and I've posted that on my IGTV. And I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram and that IGTV video in the description box below. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. I've created this eye look with just 3 eyeshadows. I've used this wine color, I've used this brown, and I've used this golden. I mean, that's it. There's 3 shades diagonally, and this is it. This look you can wear with any Indian outfit. It's going to look amazing. However, I do wish it had another gold, like a little lighter gold, like champagne gold. This one is a very dark yellow sort of a gold. But anyway, I mean, this gold is enough. You can use a little bit of your highlighter on top of it to lighten it up. And I mean, the packaging is also great for 200 rupees. Like, this is a plastic packaging. It's amazing. If you would have seen my previous video, then you would know that for my everyday office look, I was using a bronzer with brown eyeliner for my everyday office look. So I was using this brown shade on my lids, and then I was lining my eyes with this very dark brown shade. Like, you can see the dent in this shade that I've used it up a lot. And all the shades are extremely pigmented. For 200 rupees, you're getting like so pigmented shades. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave the comments below as to what you want to see next, and I will see you very soon. So first off, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me concealer as an eyeshadow base, and I'm going to use this Maybelline Velvet blending sponge to blend it well on my eyes. Then I'm going to set the concealer with this Fit Me Compact. I will mention all the shades and the products in the description box below. So first off, I'm going to use this brown shade from the palette, and I'm going to blend it in the eyes, in the crease area. So as I told you that all these shades are very pigmented, so make sure you take very little eyeshadow at a time, and I am making sure that I am taking very little and blending it well in my crease. Then I'm going to use this wine shade, and I'm going to pat it first in the outer corners, and then I'm going to blend it inwards in the crease area. And then I took a clean blending brush to blend the shades together so that everything looks well blended. So I'm going to do this a couple of times. I'm going to first apply the shade in the outer corners, and then I'm going to blend it inwards with a clean blending brush. Then I'm using this gold shade on a flat brush, and I'm going to apply it from the inner corners of the eyes towards the midway through. Then for one more time I'm going to pat the wine shade in the outer corners to intensify the outer corners, and I also used a little bit of that dark brown to sort of add a little more shadow in the outer corners. Then I've lined my eyes with this black eyeliner, and I'm also going to line my upper and lower waterline with the same eyeliner. Then I'm using the same brown shade mixed in with the wine shade along the lower waterline. Make sure you blend these eyeshadows well along the lower waterline. Then for my mascara, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm generously coating my lashes with the mascara. For my brows, I've used this NYX micro pencil. This is a very thin micro brow pencil to mimic hair-like strokes, and the eyebrows look very natural. Then for my concealer, I'm going to use the same Fit Me concealer under my eyes, a little bit around my nose, on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and around my mouth area. Then I'm going to blend it with the same Maybelline Velvet Blending Sponge. And I'm not using any foundation in this tutorial, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the concealer a little bit downwards on my entire face. Then I'm going to use a blending brush to blend the concealer and the lower waterline so that it looks seamless. Then I'm going to set the concealer with the same Fit Me compact, and I'm also going to set my entire T-zone with the same compact. Then to bronze, I'm using this NYX bronzing palette, and I'm using this warm brown shade to add a little bit of warmth to my face. I'm also going to lightly contour my nose with a cool tone shade from the palette. I'm not being precise here, I'm just adding a little bit of shadow to define my nose. Then for the blush, I've used this L'Oreal's blush. I will mention the shade in the description box below. I will use a little bit of the blush on the apples of my cheeks, a little bit on the nose and on the chin area. For the highlight, I've used this Makeup Revolution Pro Illuminate highlighter, and I'm going to highlight all the high points of my face. I'm also going to use the same highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone. Then I'm using this pink lip crayon by Lakme to add a little bit of color to my lips. And I'm going to use this NYX Lip Lingerie matte lipstick on top of it. I will mention the shade name in the description box below. So finally, I'm going to set my face with this L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray, and this is the complete look, guys. So now let's get started with the look number 2. So I'm going to conceal my eyes with this LA Pro concealer. This concealer has an orange tint to it, so it conceals all the pigmentation and veins well. Then I'm going to set the concealer with the Fit Me compact. Next, I'm using this light orange shade from the palette, and I'm blending it in my crease area. All these shades are very pigmented, so please be mindful to use very little at a time. Once you feel like the crease is well blended, I'm going to use this dark brown shade on another blending brush and pat it on the inner corners and in the outer corners. Then I'm going to sort of create a bridge between the inner and the outer corners and blending the same dark brown shade in the crease area. So I went ahead with another bigger brush to blend the crease so as to make sure that everything looks well blended. I'm going to do this several times. I'm going to pat the brown shade in the inner and outer corners, and then I'm going to blend it with a different brush. So I'm not applying any eyeshadow on the middle part. We are going to apply a gold shade on the middle part of the eyes, and then I'm going to line my eyes with this Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. Then to my lower lash line, I've used this warm brown shade and the dark brown shade that we used earlier. Then for the mascara, I've used this Maybelline mascara. I will mention the name in the description box below. For the concealer, I've used the Fit Me concealer under my eyes, and I'm going to conceal my chin with the same concealer. Then I'm blending the concealer almost on my entire face like we did in the previous look. Then I'm using the same contouring palette from NYX, and I'm going to warm my face with the warm brown bronzing shade. I am also going to be contouring my nose a little bit with the cool tone shade in the palette. Then for the blush, I've used the same L'Oreal blush, and I've applied it to the apples of my cheek and also on my nose and my chin area. Then I'm using the same Makeup Revolution highlighter on the high points of my face, and I'm also going to use the highlighter on my brow bones and on the inner corners. This is a very beautiful highlighter. Then I'm using this nude lipstick from Physicians Formula. I will mention the shade name in the description box below. So that completes the makeup look. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I will see you guys soon with more videos.